this woman, okay, this woman, her name is Vera Lydell. Okay, Vera Lydell comes to us out of Ohio. So she, the pandemic hit right during 2020. So at the end of 2020 and 2021, when people were forced to go to school, I mean, work, go from home, and kids were work, she was ordering chicken wings, and she started ordering 6 or 7 cases of wings daily. And come to find out, she ordered $1.5 million of wings, which totaled 11,000 cases of wings. Now I said, well, what the hell? How's she getting the wings out? Where's she carrying the wings? Well, apparently she was using the school's district's cargo van to transport the wings as they were coming in. She was driving them on out. Now, how this was uncovered was the district during this period of time was like they saved costs on everything: light bill, water bill, electric bill, everything, all their buildings. But damn, we got a surplus on the food bill by $300,000. Who eating this much? Where they eating at? So they went up the totem pole. They figured it out. Come to find out, she had been ordering these wings from it's in Illinois. I'm sorry, Illinois. Place called Gordon Food Service. Gordon Food Service is almost like it's like a for kitchen store. It's like for a duty kitchen shop store. Like you go in there and buy like mass products and stuff, like I want to say it's like a BJ's but for restaurants, basically a restaurant depot basically. So she was going in there, and now Gordon Food Service was like, shit, they thought she was cool. They got to know her by first name basis. They was happy. She kept coming in there buying chicken. It was like, oh, what up? You again? You want some wings? And then so they finally caught her. Now here's the gotcha. They got the black woman, but she had somebody who was signing off on this. He was a white man, and he was the account manager for the cafeteria. So he would approve all invoices for this particular school. He said he was just signing them and just sending them across. He didn't know. So lady got arrested, $150,000 bond. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about it after y'all watch this clip. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I think what she was doing. Go on, lady, out here setting up a business, setting up a whole business, $1.5 million worth of chicken.
A former South Suburban school lunch lady is now facing criminal charges, accused of stealing more than $1 million.
Agents Andrea Medina has that. This went on for about a year and a half. What the school worker allegedly did with a large amount of chicken wings is still unknown, but she's in custody at the Cook County Jail and is accused of placing unauthorized purchases separately from the district's legitimate orders. 66-year-old Vera Liddell is a former Harvey School District 152 employee. She's at the center of a major theft scheme that brewed during the COVID-19 pandemic when students weren't allowed in the classroom. Liddell worked for Harvey Schools for more than a decade. She was a food services director, but after her tenure, she was hired as a consultant in July 2020. In that role, she was in charge of placing food orders. Between July 2020 to February 2022, Cook County prosecutors allege she used her position to embezzle $1.5 million from the school district. Court documents accuse Liddell of ordering more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings from the district's food provider, Gordon Food Service, GFS, and picking them up with the district's cargo van. At this time, it's not clear what Liddell did with them, but a proffer presented at her bond hearing last week says the food was never brought to the school or provided to the students. It goes on to say even though the children were learning remotely, the school district continued to provide meals for the students that their families could pick up. The scheme was uncovered January 2022 by the district's business manager during a mid-year audit. The manager found the district was $3,000 over its budget and were only halfway through the school year. Court records reveal the manager discovered individual invoices signed by Liddell for massive quantities of chicken wings, an item never served to students because they contain bones. Parents say it's upsetting to know someone may have selfishly taken the funds intended to nourish students.
This is the area that we live in. We live in like, middle class, lower than middle class in this area. So it really don't surprise me that somebody would try to get over, but it's kind of sad.
Others claim it's not surprising to know a trusted person in their community would do such thing, but they're hoping the district enforces effective oversight over the financial activities of the district.
I just feel that the people that was watching over that money or whose jobs it was, they need to be looked at because that shouldn't happen.
The Harvey superintendent.
And that's exactly where I'm at, young man. I say I agree. The same thing. The people looked over this. Now, what was she doing with these damn chicken wings? I in my mind, I kept thinking like she was selling these chicken wings. Ain't no way you can go through 11,000 wings. I mean, I'm sure she took a couple bags home for herself, but she was selling these to like restaurants. I can see a JJ's Chicken and Fish, her pulling up round back. I got a case, which I want. Harold's, BJ's Fishing, Leona's. I can see her doing that at a number of restaurants. Now she's changed her whole fucking life because she wanted to be a fucking criminal. So this 66-year-old lady, Vera Lydell, is locked up. How can you imagine